I spent all my money and now I can't afford clothes that don't have holes in them. Market Mondays. What's up, you guys? Just kidding. I am not poor that I can't afford clothes, but I am extremely frugal. Actually, this shirt has been in my closet for about 5 years and I bought it like this. I have such style. So as you can see from the title, I have reached a milestone in my investment history, and that is owning one of my favorite stocks, Tesla. And it wouldn't be much of a big deal if I didn't do what most investors try to avoid, and that is buying a stock at its 52-week high. Yes, I bought Tesla at the highest point it's ever been. And why? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking about all the good things about Tesla and none of the bad things, just so I can make myself feel so much better about spending all this money. So I'm gonna give you some of the reasons why I bought this stock. To begin my train of thought, I've been investing for a little while now, and every time you see a stock, you can kind of see their kind of financials and how do they do things. So when I compare Tesla, which was founded in 2003, to some other companies that have been founded over 50 years and Tesla is doing better than them, it makes me feel as though Tesla might just be doing something right. Between that and their CEO is also a man who helped 2 people get sent to outer space, just blows my mind. So when we think about other auto companies who have been at this thing for a very long time, has yet to produce an electric vehicle that people actually want to consume. To me, I feel as though Tesla is light years ahead of everybody else. So Tesla has already figured out how to produce electric vehicles that people will enjoy driving, while other companies has yet to figure out how to produce a vehicle that consumers actually want. I mean, Ford, one of my favorite companies, instead of taking a Mustang and making it a electric vehicle that can do 0 to 60 in seconds, they decide to release the Mustang, but in a SUV version. So these companies are still trying to figure out how to do things with electric vehicles. Not only that, there's increasing pressure when it comes to emission. For those who don't know, when you buy an electric vehicle, there are actually certain states that will give you tax credits back, meaning like a refund for driving an electric vehicle. So that is another incentive to buy an electric vehicle. And how many other vehicles out there are electric? Not many, but not many with the clout that Tesla had. Another reason why I decided to invest in Tesla is 1 quarter away from being a part of the S&P 500. And for those who don't know, the S&P 500, it is a stock market index that tracks the stocks of 500 large cap US companies. It represents the stock market's performance by reporting the risk and returns of the biggest companies. So in short, these are 500 of the best companies in the United States. Tesla is right on the edge of being invited to that prestige 500 club. In order for Tesla to get into this prestige 500 club, they must report profits for 4 quarters straight. And guess what quarter they're on? They need 1 more quarter, so Tesla being a part of the S&P 500 will place them within the index that people usually invest in. And for those who don't know, there are certain stocks that you can invest in that will take your money and divvy it out amongst other companies to effectively diversify your investments. So when someone invests in an S&P 500, they will be investing in Tesla as well as 499 other companies. So those who are naturally investing in an S&P 500 will inadvertently be investing in Tesla, which would then increase Tesla's value. And their reporting date is July 22nd. We are weeks away from finding out if Tesla was able to produce a profit during this quarter, which brings me to my next point, which is quite insane. Over the last few months, a lot of businesses have been suffering because of global social distance. A lot of businesses have shut down, a lot of businesses have slowed down, but Tesla is still projected to produce a profit during this time. They are beating global odds at this point. And the last reason why I invested in Tesla is more of a personal reason and more of an investor type of my investor game plan, which is buying Tesla is a long-term play, meaning that I'm not focused on Tesla's prices tomorrow or a year now or even 5 years from now. I am more focused on Tesla's price 10 years from now. Personally, I believe in the company after looking at their financials and the fact that I don't think anybody can necessarily compete with Elon Musk. It's almost as if we were to go back 20 years from now and say, would you bet against Steve Jobs? And personally, I wasn't betting against Steve Jobs. He produced something that was never produced before, and I feel as though Elon Musk is doing the exact same thing, and he is more focused on the future than he is on the present. I am confident at this point to put my money where my mouth is and invest in Tesla because they have positioned themselves to be the leaders in the electric vehicle market. It has been reported that police departments in Indiana are turning in their Dodge Challengers for Tesla Model S's. That is a great play because if they can get police departments on board, that is an additional revenue just across the United States. Not to mention that all the revenue that they are pulling in other countries as well. Also big news is that Tesla is nearing an agreement where they'll be able to extend their operations into Texas by building another company there. So you imagine all of the news that is surrounding Tesla, not to mention they have a Cybertruck, which I think is god-awful ugly, but people love it anyways. All in all, Tesla is my stock, the stock that I've always wanted to own, and I'm so happy to be able to own it. Thank you so much for being a part of this milestone in my investing career. Matter of fact, tell me what your favorite stock is. What is the stock that you can't wait to own, whether that's Nike, Starbucks, Amazon, Google, just to name a few. Place it down there in the comment. I would love to have a conversation with you. And if you like this video, please give it a like. I love being paid in that sweet, sweet currency I call it the like button. And also, last but not least, always do your own research. Remember, I am just a guy with a camera and a spare bedroom that he likes to call a YouTube studio. And also, if you're thinking about investing and you don't have a brokerage account, think about getting Webull or Robinhood. The cool thing about Robinhood is that it allows you to do fractional shares. So if you only have $100, you don't have to spend $500, $600 for a single stock. You can actually own a fraction of that stock. And if you're about to open up a brokerage account, definitely consider using my affiliate links in the description. We'll both get free stocks. We'll definitely help out the channel. And lastly, support this channel with a subscription. Those subscriptions mean the world to me. So thank you so much for everybody who has liked, comment, use my affiliate link and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. The market goes up, down, sideways. So there's so many things to talk about. And I'll see you next week for another Market Monday.